All right, you are going to need a few things here. You're going to need a measurement wheel, some cone, and a spray paint, okay? On the training program that I'm going to give you, you're going to have a lot of different types of sprints. Some of them is going to be 100 meters, some of them will be 80, some 60. You'll have a little bit of 30 meters and things like that. And so in order for you to calculate that, you'll find yourself a sprinting spot that it's safe for you to do that there. But one of the first things you're gonna have to do is to mark your distances. So therefore you're gonna need a measurement wheel that you can just roll on the ground all the way until the end of your sprint. So I actually took that one at Home Depot. You know, you can actually see how many feet you're actually traveling here. I also put a link at the end of the video if you want to order it from there, up to you. But this one works great. You can make it tall, however you want it to it. But yeah, so you're gonna need that wheel to measure all of your training ground that you're gonna need. On that scorecard, you have an acceleration test to do that it's 60 meter. I precisely told you how I needed to do it, and within that video, you're gonna see you are going to need your wheel to make sure that your distances are perfectly accurate. You're also gonna need to get yourself some cone. Part of the reason is that for you, it's going to be very easy for you to go from point A to point B. But depending on the sprinting session that you're going to do, especially during your testing period, you're going to have to use your timer. And those timers are very expensive and they're not very big. You can barely see them from the ground. So from your point A to your point B, it's going to be hard for you to see them, but also for other people, like if there are cars or people with bike, I mean, your timer are expensive. So it would just really suck if someone don't see it, roll on it and break it. So just put a cone right beside it so that when everybody's alert, they can see that there's something going on and they are automatically going to be careful of your training ground, all right? And of course, once you have your distances and your cone, you're gonna have to mark the street with a spray can. So go get yourself some regular spray paint. I would take a bright color like yellow. You can also use red, whatever color you want, but I'd recommend yellow because you can see it really well from the street, all right? And then when everything will be calculated, when you're gonna have your area for your 100-meter sprint, or your 60, your 80, and your 30s, like you're not gonna have to redo that again. That's gonna be permanent, but however, you are going to need to do it at least once, all right? So go get that equipment and get that going.